Welcome, my divine gentlemen. It's Tori, and this is In the Glow. If you are ready to upgrade your style, refine your presence, and embody true masculine energy, then you're in the right place. We're going to go straight into it with one of the most amazing principles: all is mind. Everything you've learned about reality is unfinished. Not wrong, just intentionally filtered from the moment you could think. You were handed a version of life that made sense only with the limits of what others believed. Let's discuss not religion, not even philosophy, but a set of principles, laws, and universal truths that once you hear them, once you truly hear, your life will not stay the same. And these teachings were never meant to stay buried in dusty scrolls. They were meant to wake you up. Reality isn't what you think it is. And this may sound odd. You've been taught that the world is physical, solid, and external things that happen to you, but you've been led to believe that consciousness is an effect, not a cause. But according to Hermetic wisdom, this is the greatest illusion of all times. And first and most important principle Hermes ever taught is all is mind. Everything, matter, energy, time, space, even what you call you, arises from a single intelligent field of consciousness. The universe isn't made of stuff, it's made of thought. And the material world is a projection, not the source. This isn't metaphorical. Your mind isn't just something operating within reality. Your mind is the shaper of what you think, what you feel, what you believe. And these aren't passive internal states, they are instructions, blueprint codes that you send out into the vast mental ocean of existence. And what comes back isn't random, it's a response. And your energy teaches people how to treat you. Your vibration signals your boundaries, and your beliefs bring your expectations. And long before you speak, your frequency has already spoken. And nothing truly changes until your vibration changes. And most people spend their life in reaction mode. They allow the world to set their frequency, and if any negative outcome presents to them, they fall into scarcity. And without knowing, they've become receivers and not transmitters. Their vibration is dictated. And when Hermes said all is mind, he wasn't offering a poetic idea, he was delivering a foundational law of nature. This law changes everything because it means you're not a victim of life, you are a participant. And more than that, you are a co creator. And the idea that your thoughts shape your experience isn't new age fluff, it's ancient technology. And long before science caught up, Hermes understood that physicists and consciousness researchers are just beginning to explore today that the mind doesn't emerge from matter. Matter emerges from mind. And if that's true, then the question you need to ask is whose thoughts are shaping your life? Yours or the ones implanted in you since childhood? Because if you've been programmed to believe that the world is fixed, that outcomes are set, that power lies outside of you, then you're living someone else's reality and not your own. And this is where most people stop. They get a glimpse of this truth and they immediately retract. They feel the discomfort that comes with it. Because if your mind really is the origin point of your life, then you're not just responsible for what happens to you, you are responsible for how you respond, how you shape it, how you interpret it, and how you project it. And it's not about blame, it's about power. And the system you live in doesn't want you to realize this because someone who understands that reality is mental can no longer be controlled. And once you accept that the universe is mental, a switch flips and you begin to see patterns that you missed before. You realize that your attention is a form of currency and your beliefs are frequency generators and your emotions are vibrational magnets. And you realize that every coincidence is a reflection, that the people you attract, the situations you face, and even obstacles in your way are not random. They are structured by resonance. And your inner world is the mold, and the outer world is the cast. And most people spend their lives trying to manipulate the outer without ever realizing that the inner is what matters. So they chase success, relationships, security, believing that these things will complete them. But you don't need to chase anything outside of you. You need to align your inner vibration with the truth. You need to master the mental plane. And only then does the outer begin to rearrange itself to match your inner clarity. And you've been taught to believe in effort, in hustle, in struggle, but Hermeticism whispers a different truth, one that many will reject. Not because it's too simple, but because the most powerful tool that you have is already within you. The mind, a focused mind, is a disciplined mind, and a mind that understands its own nature can rise above the noise of fear, programming, and distraction. All is mind is not a suggestion, it's a law. And once you understand that, once you truly begin to live from that awareness, everything changes. Not all at once, not like a magic trick, but moment by moment, thought by thought. And reality begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. There's a hidden symmetry to the universe that most people never see, not because it's subtle, but because it's everywhere, so constant, so fundamental that it becomes invisible. Through its familiarity, Hermes called it the principle of correspondence. You've probably heard it. You have probably heard as above, so below, but few ever stop to ask what it truly means. And it's not just a mystical proverb, it's one of the most powerful keys to understanding reality because if everything in the universe follows the same patterns from the micro to the macro, from the personal to the cosmic, then the secret to in this law, we will discuss it in the next episode. For now, remember that all is mind. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. If you liked what I shared, Click like on the video and share it to someone who might benefit from it. Los quiero mucho. Besitos. Adiós.